Welcome back to Painting and Decorating. As promised, the bottom half of the room, which is mainly the windows because everything else isn't too bad. A couple of cracks on the wall. So I'll show you around. See there's a lot of old paints, cracking, filler coming off. I'm going to take them out, make life easy because I'm going to actually strip the window, as you can see. I'm going to cut them corners out, put some foam in. I can feel cold air coming in through there. See all the cracked paint. Big crack under there. Big lump. I'm going to cut that out and make it neat. There's a big crack down the side of the window. That'll just be from the brick, so we can sort that out. Let's have a look at the other window. Like I say, the skirting is not too bad. So let's have a look at the other window. More or less like the other one. This is a patio door. The light's probably not so good here, but when you come down to the bottom, you can see there. Now, it's freezing cold, eyes. Let's have a look at the other side, which I've already started yesterday. The draft coming in there, unbelievable. A little bit of foam, filler, insulated, perfect. You can see there it's hardwood, so there's no rot. I've been scraping the paint back, so all that nastiness there to that neat bit. Okay. Quick look at what I'm using. Dust mask, very important. Some pliers to get the fittings for the net curtains down. Screwdriver for digging out any plaster. Shave hook, most important bit. So tungsten blade, brilliant for shaving wood. Some P60, quite coarse, and some gloves. Using the shave hook, I can clean round the edge of the window and the wall. all the scraping is done. It just needs a good sand down now. As a decorator, you've got to know where to stop, how much you need to do, and that's perfect now. Just needs a good sand down. Bit of foam. And we can start the filling. I'm going to put some foam along that top edge. I mean, windows really, they should have foam all the way around to make them insulated and A-rated, because if they've not got foam around them, they're useless. Right, now then, onto this bottom bit. So I've raked out the underneath there. In there you can see that wood moving. And you can see that. So that's all loosened at the back of the plaster. Some diluted PVA to seal the plaster on these ones, big ones. Look at that one. So diluted PVA and then foam. Bit of undercoat plaster. Polyfiller sorted. Done in a day. Round this patio door is the same principle really as the window, but one particular bit I want to show you is the bottoms. All this cold air coming in just creates that. Let's have a look. There it is. There's the hole. And all that does is let cold air in against the back of the plaster. Keeps it all cold. Where this wardrobe was, you can actually see the mould coming round the corner. It starts to disappear more there. And when you start looking, you can see a hole going down the back of the skirting. Let's just have a look at that bit there. There you go. So I'm going to dig it out along the top. And I'm going to put some foam in down the back. I can already feel the cold air coming through there, it's unbelievable. So that should sort out that. Doing well, it's coming up to dinner time, so what I'm going to do, diluted PVA round some of the deepest areas and where I'm going to put the foam in, and then I'm going to foam it up and go for dinner. Right. Diluted PVA. I'll show you this one down here. You know. And wipe any runs up with a cloth. don't have to allow it to dry. You can put the foam in now if you wanted, but I'm going to go around PVA everything and then start with my foam. So I'm going to fill the largest ones first, because if I run out I've only got the small ones to do, and this takes longer to cure. It's enough. Ready to cut that back now, nice and cured. Be careful when you're doing this and make sure you get it nice and neat. Always slice it first. You want to push it in because you need to get some filler across the surface. So always leave yourself enough space for the filler. That's perfect there. Good depth. So I won't bore you with the cutting back, but I'll show you some of the filling. So for the deepest parts I'm going to use this undercoat plaster. Dries pretty quick, this stuff does, but it's nice stuff to work with. Make sure you push it in. Make sure you push it in and then leave enough space for some filler on top. That's been about 20 minutes drying now, so it's ready for its next stage of just tidying up. There you go, ready for its polyfiller. That's been about an hour now, so ready to top it up. Added bonus on this job, silk on plaster. I'm having a right laugh. Anyway, right, so I'll show you this one. Right, that's it for today. Done well, most of the filling's done. Or should I say majority of it. I don't think there'll be much more. I'm going to get some paint on before I do any more filling. Because some of these are okay, you can paint over that stuff. They just need cleaning back, sanding. So the last thing I did was the joints. I've sanded them and put some more filler on, so tomorrow sand the whole ceiling, the coving, top half of the walls, and then the bottom half, and get some paint on the ceiling. Right, that's it. Next video is going to be about the painting the room and the finish.